What is going on, you guys? I hope you guys are all having a great day. Today I am here in NBA 2K26, and today I'm going to be doing a speed rebuild of the Sacramento Kings. And for those of you who are new here, if you haven't seen any of my speed rebuilds before, basically what a speed rebuild is a challenge where I only get a 10-minute window to make trades to try and rebuild this team and turn them into a championship winning team for a one-season simulation. And with that all being said, we'll take a quick look at what this roster is looking like before we get started. So, of course, we do have Domantas Sabonis, 86 overall. He is our highest rated player. We have 4 players that are 80 overall or above, which is really not all that good. But I mean, there are still some younger players on this team that are still developing, so maybe in the future one of these guys will be a 90 overall. I guess we'll see. If that happens in the future one day. However, for us in this rebuild, it is only a one-season thing, so we will not actually get to see any progression or anything like that. So normally when I do these for fun, what I like to do is just see what our highest rated player could get in a trade. Like, for example, if I was doing the Knicks, I would just see for fun like what I could get in a Jalen Brunson trade, just to like see what offers are out there without actually taking any, because you know, if I was doing a Knicks one, I probably wouldn't want to trade Jalen Brunson. However, here in this Kings one, I don't think there's anyone on this team that I would not be willing to trade. This is one of the very rare instances in doing a speed rebuild where I'm very willing to trade every single player on this team. Now, granted, that doesn't necessarily mean I will end up trading every player on this team. However, I would say there's really no one I'm not going to deal. Like, I wouldn't say there's any untouchables here. I'm very willing to move every single player on this team, except maybe Doug McDermott. I think maybe Doug McDermott is maybe my one untouchable. Other than that, though, I'm very willing to trade anyone. But with that being said, I think that's enough yapping for me. I think we can actually go ahead and get started with this rebuild. So I'll get my timer set up real quick. Alright, I got my 10-minute timer set up on my phone. I'll put up a timer on the video so you guys can get a good idea of my time remaining on this. So I'll go ahead and start it here in 3, 2, 1. Okay, 10 minutes on the clock. So what I think I do first here is I look for a Sabonis trade. He's making $42 million, so I don't really need to pair him up with anyone. Paul George and campaign. Oh gosh, okay. Let's see, James Harden. Okay, we would also be giving up Russell Westbrook, but that is an overall improvement. Ja Morant, and all we have to do is give up a first. We also get Kyle Anderson, so we could end up flipping him. So as of right now, Jaren Jackson, I mean, he's 4-star value, which is 1/2 more than Sabonis, so that is an option, I guess. Michael Porter Jr., no. Brandon Ingram, no. De'Aaron Fox. I think, Trae Young, that's interesting. I get these in, I get Trae Young in a lot of these speed rebuilds, but I think, do I want to try like pairing him up with another pick? I mean, Trae Young at an 88 overall, I would say that's probably our best offer. But I mean, getting Ja Morant and Kyle Anderson, who I could flip, is also intriguing. But I mean, Trae Young, it's kind of hard to pass up an 88 overall. We also do get Anthony Gill. He has 1.5 stars. But this is a pretty valuable pick, 2.5 stars. So you know what, we're going to go with the Grizzlies one. We're going to get Kyle Anderson and Ja Morant. I think I passed it. I don't know my alphabet. Okay, yeah, we're going to do this. Oh, that's the same draft pick, actually. I thought it was a different one. Oh, gosh. Okay, I'm wasting time. We're going to do the Trae Young one then. We have just over 8 minutes, and this takes forever to load. Okay, we're going to do this Trae Young one. We'll get Trae Young on the team. That's a very valuable pick we're giving up. However, we get an 88 overall, so we'll take it. So next, what I want to do, Zach LaVine, and then I want to pair him with Maxime right here. He should have some pretty good trade value, and Zach LaVine has a pretty big contract. So 283s from the Hawks, I would love that deal. Walker Kessler, Yusuf Nurkic. I like that Hawks trade. Ooh, I like Quickly and Podol. Dylan Brooks, Grayson Allen, I like that Suns trade. I think I'm taking that Suns trade. Yeah, I'm going to for sure. We do give up another first, but I mean, we get 2, added that exception. 2 high 80s, well, 2 mid 80s, I should say. Mid 80 overalls. Not mid players. I'm not saying that they're mid players at all. But DeAndre Hunter, 23 million. I think we could package him with like a Dylan Brooks. Maybe I should have thrown a pick in there. I don't know. We'll see what we can get offered here, though. as we have just over 7 minutes. OG Anunoby, I like this. However, this is the same overall, so that wouldn't really do much for us. Michael Porter, 86. There's really, I mean, we could get Sabonis back. We could do that. I think what I'll do is, oh, I can't do that. That's right. We're very low on picks, so maybe I trade a player for some picks. That could happen. James Harden, 89 overall, and Max Struss. I might do that one with the Cavaliers. Michael Porter, I mean, possibly. Brandon Ingram, 86 overall. Could bring Zach LaVine back and Mark Williams. Keyshawn George, 3-star value. He would be good to flip. I think what we'll do, we'll bring in James Harden. He does pretty good in 2K. We'll add him to our backcourt here. So now, I mean, I'm going to flip James Harden for sure. Who should I pair him with? We'll pair him with Clifford here. 23, 77 overall. Should have some decent value. 2.5 stars. So Jared Allen, we could trade him right back to the Cavs. Jaren Jackson, I'm looking for an overall improvement. Any 90 overalls? Really not going to get offered any? Wow, okay, what if I threw in this 2030 first round pick? Could we get offered any 90 overalls? Come on. There's got to be at least one. Zion, I mean, Zion does pretty good in 2K, but so does James Harden, so I would rather keep him. Wow, no 90 overalls. What if I were to do Trae Young instead? Maybe. Because of the contract, $46 million, maybe. Ja Morant, no. Kyrie, we could add Kyrie. This is, I mean, we do get Daniel Gafford, who is an overall improvement. So maybe I do that. Kyrie also does do pretty good in 2K as well. So I think that's what we'll do. Yeah, we'll do that Mavericks trade. Bring in Kyrie and Daniel Gafford. So we have just over 5 minutes to go. So we do still have plenty of time. So I would say right now, point guard, obviously we're good. We could use a center, power forward. I would say the front court needs to have a little bit of work. So I would like to flip Russ here. 80 overall. Maybe we could get a pick out of him. Maybe we could get a first rounder here. AJ Green. Was that also a first with? Yeah, that was. Okay, that Bucks trade might be what I do. We could get a second round pick in Cam Spencer. I'm really liking that first trade with the Bucks. Picking up a 77. Could be a bench piece as well as a first round pick. So yeah, I don't see anything better than that. AJ Green and a first rounder. Welcome to the team. So now we have more flexibility. We could flip Kyrie in that first. Let's just see what I get offered just out of curiosity. I saw VJ Edgecombe, but unfortunately this is just a one season thing. So Jamal Murray though, I don't think he does that much better in 2K than Kyrie. I honestly haven't played much 2K this year, so my knowledge of who does good in Sim might be a little off right now. I think we could flip Max Struss, a $15 million contract, and Malik Monk. We'll throw a second round pick in there just to see what happens, and we'll see if we can get some 80 overalls. John Collins, Ty Jerome, Dyson Daniels. Okay. OG Anunoby, 3.5 stars. I like that. That might be what we take here. Yeah, we're going to go with that next trade. Bring in OG Anunoby if I can find it. Oh, that's also giving up a first. No, fine, we'll do it. OG Anunoby, 85 overall. We'll take that. So, 3 minutes to go. We're going to flip Precious Achua. We could probably get a first-round pick out of him. We get one, and Thanasis Antetokounmpo. I don't even know how to pronounce his name. Well, I know how to pronounce Antetokounmpo, but not his first name. So, now, I mean, yeah, we do need a center. We're going to flip Daniel Gafford. I mean, Keegan Murray makes $11 million. Maybe we could get a good trade if we were to put this guy in here, Ariel. I do not know how to pronounce that last name. So, we could get Dyson Daniels, but we're giving up a first. Walker Kessler, we're giving up a first, but that's fine. 83 overall center. We will add him to the team here. So we're under 3 minutes to go now. Kevin Love, can we flip him for like a first? Maybe he makes $4 million. Any kind of a draft pick here. First round pick. I'm getting offered a lot of seconds. First rounder here from the Pistons at exception. We'll do that. Okay, so we add another first. Give us a little bit more flexibility here. So I like maybe James Harden. I think I already tried flipping him though. I don't know. We'll try again. James Harden in a first. Evan Mobley, I would like him. But, I mean, there's really nothing. Like, I'm kind of content keeping James Harden. Like I said, he does do pretty well in 2K. So our bench, I would like everyone to be at least an 80 overall. We're good. We could move Grayson Allen to small forward. Power forward wise, like DeMar DeRozan, we maybe could flip him for a better power forward. Actually, we'll do AJ Green. Just any kind of a power forward we get offered, we will take. So let's see here. Brandon Williams, 78 overall. I mean, do I just get Brandon Williams? What was his value? 2.5. We do give up a second. That's fine. Okay, let's see if I can flip Brandon Williams maybe for... Actually, we'll toss in Drew Eubanks as well. See what we can get offered. 80 overall, I would take. Cam Spencer, 79. Any 80 overall. Come on, there's got to be someone. Darren Sharp. That might be what I have to take. Okay, yeah, we'll do that trade with Darren Sharp with the Nets, I believe that was. Yeah, it was. Okay. We also get a second round pick too, so that's cool. Now we have just over a minute. So, I mean, power forward, I would like to improve. So we'll do Cardwell and a first, see what we can get offered. Hopefully an 80 overall power forward, I would take that. Anything, or even a center I could move to power forward. Really, there's nothing there. Okay, so what if I were to package, I mean, Devin Carter, 75 overall, he should have decent value. Jalen Tyson, Ty Jerome, 81 overall. We have 40 seconds, so we got to get a trade. Mark Williams, okay, we'll take that. 82 overall. We have time for maybe one more trade. We have 30 seconds. We'll see if we can flip Mark Williams. Actually, we'll do Daniel Gafford and Sharp. See if we can get a power forward. Bobby Portis, he can move to power forward. We got 20 seconds, so we got to go quick. Podol, anything. Okay, I guess we're going with Bobby Portis. Fine by me, 81 overall, 15 seconds to go. I don't know, let's see. OG Anunoby and Gary Harris. We'll see what we can get going. Paul George, no. Anything major in this last. We could get Sabonis back. We're not going to do that. I think, yeah, we have 3 seconds. That was my last trade. Okay. All right, that was pretty loud, and it's 4:30 in the morning as I record this. But I think this team is improved in a big way. Yeah, everyone in our 9-man rotation is at least an 81 overall. So this team is definitely improved. You know, we didn't bring in a true power forward, but I'm pretty sure Bobby Portis did used to play power forward at one point in his career. Mark Williams, yeah, he's 7'1". He's really not power forward type. We'll move Bobby Portis to power forward. I'm pretty sure he was a power forward, like I said, at some point in his career. And we're going to mess with these tendencies a little bit. DeMar DeRozan, we're going to lower his shot tendencies and his touches tendencies just because I would really prefer the offense to flow through James Harden and Kyrie more than I would DeMar DeRozan. So we'll just bump that up a little bit. I think we should be good to go. I'll move James Harden primarily to shooting guard. So just looking at this rotation, of course, we have James Harden, Kyrie Irving, our 2 superstars here, both getting 34 a game. DeMar DeRozan at the 3, Bobby Portis at the 4, Walker Kessler at the 5. OG Anunoby, Grayson Allen, Mark Williams, Colin Gillespie coming off the bench, and Thanasis Antetokounmpo. I think I pronounced that correctly. And Doug McDermott, like I said, he wasn't getting traded. Here he is, still on the team. Gary Harris is here, but, I mean, injuries and stuff are off, so he's not really going to get any minutes this season. But, yeah, with this team, I think this team looks pretty good. James Harden, like I've mentioned, like 10 times. He does play pretty well in 2K. So we'll see how well that translates here in this simulation. But yeah, I really don't have much yapping to do about this team. You guys see it. You guys saw the trades I made over the last 10 minutes. So I think we can actually go ahead and see what this team can do in Sims. So before we do this simulation, we'll do a quick seed prediction. We'll predict what seed this team gets. I mean, we are in the West, so that's always going to be tough. I think at the season's end, we should be a top 5 seed. I don't think we'll probably not get the 1 seed because the Timberwolves and Thunder and Nuggets are always really good in 2K. So maybe we get like the 4 seed. I could see us being a 4 or 5 seed. I think that's very possible. So my official seed prediction for this Kings rebuild, I'll go with the 4 seed. You guys can comment your seed prediction if you would like, and without further ado, we'll go ahead and sim through the season. So with the season over, Jokic wins MVP, Cooper Flag Rookie of the Year, TJ McConnell, he got traded to the Clippers, which ironically, I was doing a Kings rebuild earlier today, just like by myself for fun. And TJ McConnell got traded to the Clippers in that rebuild as well. So interesting there. But I did win Executive of the Year. We have a 99 overall offense and an 86 overall defense. So our defense is a little lacking, but I guess the best defense is a good offense. As we go 54 and 28, we were, I think, the 3rd seed, maybe the 2nd. I don't know. I wasn't really paying attention towards the end of the simulation. We didn't have anyone on any All-NBA team. That's interesting. Okay, well, we'll go on. We'll see. Oh, we were the 2 seed. Okay, so that's solid. We'll sim through the play-in. We take on the Nuggets in round 1. So we take on the MVP and Jamal Murray, who we could have had on this team in round 1. So we'll just advance through game 1. And it will be us that takes game 1. Game 2 goes to the Nuggets. We lose by 1 point. Kyrie had 33, Harden with 18, 7 of 16 shooting. Bobby Portis 8 of 17. Bobby Portis is shooting 17 shots. Interesting. How many did he shoot in game 1? He shot 11. Okay. Maybe Bobby Portis is shooting the rock a little bit too much. What is his, what was he scoring during the season? I mean, he averaged 11 points a game. I don't usually go over stats. I'm just kind of curious though. We'll see. Was he like our 3rd leading scorer or something? I mean, he's kind of down there a little bit. I don't know if I want him shooting more shots than DeMar. So I think we're going to adjust his tendency just a little bit. So he's at 74 a shot. We're going to bump that down to 65. DeMar DeRozan, we'll put him up at we'll put him at a 70. I think that's solid. And we'll move his touches down to 60. We'll actually go to 60. Yeah, we'll go to 60 for both. I would much rather DeMar shooting those 11 shots, and then we take game 3. What about game 4? We're up 3-1. Don't blow the lead. There we go. We go on to the next round, and the Thunder lose. The Thunder lose to the KD-led Rockets. Okay, that's solid. I did not want to face the Thunder in round 2. Going up against one of the highest rated players in the league. I think he actually might be the highest rated player in the league at 98. Okay, well, he's tied with Jokic. Close enough. But we go up against KD, 92 overall, 88 overall Sengun, 87 overall Amen Thompson. So it's definitely a lower overall team compared to the Thunder. However, this is still a very good team. We can't count out these Rockets. What about game 1? Goes to them. How about game 2? It will go to us. Game 3 goes to us. Game 4 goes to us. Up 3-1. Don't blow the lead. We take it. There we go. And wow, the Golden State Warriors are up 3. They beat the Timberwolves. Okay, this is how we know it's a video game. I'm a Timberwolves fan, so I'm a little bit biased, but this would not happen in real life. We got to be real. I mean, I really hope the Warriors win this. I don't want to take on Wemby. So Warriors, please take care of business. They do. And let's see what's going on over in the East. It will be the Pistons and the Bucks. All right, so here we go. We won both series 4-1. What can we do in the conference finals? Game 1 goes to us. 2 California teams going at it. Game 2, us. Game 3, us. Sweep. And game 4, there we go. We are in the finals. We're going to be taking on the Bucks most likely. We'll sim through one game. See the Pistons. They take another game. Okay, it's James Harden averaging 33, 9 assists, 55% shooting. And Giannis, of course, 31 and 15 over in the East. So this is the finals matchup. The 7-seeded Bucks taking on the 2nd seed Sacramento Kings. Let's see about game 1. It goes to the Bucks. Game 2 goes to us. Game 3 goes to the Bucks. Don't go down 3-1. Okay, 2-2. We tie this series up. Let's hop into Simcast for this next game. We'll see how it goes. See the score live. It's not looking too good. Oh, we take the lead back. And it looks like we're kind of pulling away. Actually, no, the Bucks are on our tail, and it looks like the Bucks are actually going to pull away. And we go to OT. Okay, that kind of came out of nowhere. If this gets close with like 30 seconds, we're going to hop in and watch. Okay, 4-point game. I think we're going to take care of business here. Yeah. Oh, it's a 1-possession game. We're going to go slowest. We'll see. Did they go for a 2 at the end? What am I seeing this correctly? Okay, so they were down by 3. They shot a 2-pointer with so in between 8 seconds to go and the game ending, they shoot a 2-pointer and lose by 1. That's I mean, I'm not going to complain. It's just like, that's very weird. But, alright, that's what happens, I guess. But alright, here we go. Game 6. We have a chance to win the championship here with this game. On the road, taking on the Bucks here in the finals. The Bucks, though, they are coming out swinging. It looks like they're kind of dominating this game, but we're actually inching back in. I think it's might be too little too late, maybe. Down by 4, 30 seconds to go, down by 3. Okay, 15 seconds to go. We're going to hop in and watch this last 15. So we'll see how this last 15 goes. This is a horrible camera angle. I have no idea why it's on this camera angle. But Bobby Portis, they're going to send Giannis onto the Kupo to the line. Of course, we have his brother on the team, so maybe a little bit of a distraction there. Dude, this is a horrible camera angle, and he makes the first one. I'm going to see if I can switch out of it. Okay, we got the 2K camera angle. This one looks a lot better. We'll see MVP chance. Giannis sinks it. We're down by 3. We call a timeout. 14 seconds to go. Plenty of time. We could even go for a 2. We also do still have one more timeout, so a 2, I would say, is definitely still in play here. But thankfully, we do have 2 great three-point shooters. I mean, we have 3. Grayson Allen is kind of a three-point shooter as well. But we also have James Harden, Kyrie Irving. Kyrie Irving, of course, has one of the most iconic three-pointers in the finals of all time. But we'll see what we got cooked up here. So, got to inbound it. We go to Kyrie here up top. He's going to get a screen from Bobby Portis. Why is Bobby... Oh, what? Oh my gosh, I was just about to say, why is Bobby Portis shooting that? What in the world am I witnessing? Oh, Giannis gets it in, and he scores on his former teammate, Bobby Portis. Oh my gosh. Bobby Portis just made the craziest shot I might have ever seen in 2K. He shot that from deep. I mean, he was kind of contested too. He's not our best three-point shooter, but he made it. He tied the game up. But, I mean, the Bucks just came out quick, and Giannis drove inside. He's one of the best in the league at doing that. And he scores. So now we have 0.6 to either tie or win this game. I think we're probably going for the win with 0.6. I mean, does Bobby Portis have another one in him? I guess we'll see. In a couple seconds here, what happens? I still can't get over that. I was shocked at him shooting it. I'm even more shocked about him making it. It looks like we're going to James Harden here from the logo. Okay, I mean, that was horrible. I don't know what that play call was, but we got a Game 7 on our hands, guys. But that's right, we traded Russ to the Bucks here. 17 points on his former team, 8 of 15, so a pretty efficient game for Russ. But yeah, I completely forgot Russ was in that trade for Bobby Portis. Who else was in that trade? Daniel Gafford was as well. I'm pretty sure. And Precious Achiuwa. Maybe that was multiple trades, actually. Because I don't think I traded 3 players in one deal. Maybe it was, or maybe they just made a trade with another team that we made a trade with. Bobby Portis had 6 points. One of them was that he was 2 for 2 from 3, so I guess he had the green light. James Harden 1 of 7 from 3, though. That can't be happening in Game 7. But yeah, I mean, Bobby Portis came out of nowhere with that 3-pointer, man. I still can't believe that. But I mean, it worked out. Great play by him on his former team, and yeah, now we got a Game 7. So I think here for Game 7, we're going to adjust the game plan a little bit. I feel like here, we're going to lower Colin Gillespie's minutes, maybe down to like 10. That way we can give our starters a little bit more time on the court. DeMar DeRozan was only at, what was that, like 26 minutes? Or maybe he was at 28, but he should definitely be at least 30. Bobby Portis should have more than 25 for sure. Yeah, we need to increase our guys' minutes. So, Colin Gillespie, I'm sorry, nothing against you, but our starters need more time here in Game 7. So, Mark Williams, we're going to lower his just by like 2. Give those 2 to Walker Kessler. Actually, who's averaging more? 12. And then Walker Kessler. I mean, maybe we'll give those back to Mark Williams. 8 minutes, we'll go 25 Mark Williams. And yeah, here we go with Game 7. Biggest game of the season. We're going to hop into Simcast here, and we'll see how this goes. So we take an early lead. We dominate the first quarter, 40-25. The Bucks are currently leading us in the second quarter, but we have a pretty good lead here. And it looks like they close the gap a little bit, 36-30 in the second quarter. We'll see how this third quarter goes, though. It looks like we're doing pretty well. And yeah, we're kind of pulling away 109-88 as we enter the fourth quarter here. But the Bucks, they're kind of closing the gap a little bit. This is actually kind of a close game. The Bucks are dominating the fourth quarter. Once we get to like a minute 30, we're going to hop in and just watch. Yeah, it's an 8-point game. We're going to hop in. We'll watch this last minute 30, see how it goes. There we go. We got the fixed camera angle. Giannis hits the free throw. 7-point game. We're going up to Harden. Hopefully he's been having a better game. 1 of 7. He's going to pass to OG Anunoby. Number 40. I don't think that's his number in real life. I'll have to look that up. James Harden drives in, passes up the layup. He would have had that. Kyrie is going to run around. Number 25 for Kyrie. The jumper is off. Giannis going the other way. Well, let's see. Giannis driving in. That's how he beat us last game. He takes the jumper. Goes in. 5-point lead for us. I mean, there's a minute 10. We got to take care of business here. We can't just take bad shots. But we're putting DeMar DeRozan, Walker Kessler on. OG Anunoby's coming off the court. I don't know if I would do that in this situation. I like his defense down the stretch, but we inbound to Kyrie, who's going to drive, spin move, and he's going to score right over Russ and make this a 7-point game. Russ will take it up the court. Let's see what he's got going on his former team. And he's going to dribble around a little bit. Going to pass. Oh, Bobby Portis almost had the steal. Giannis. Bobby Portis, great defense, but Antetokounmpo gets the rebound. He goes to Miles Turner. Takes a contested shot, but gets the rebound and puts it back up. 5-point game yet again with 43 to go. DeMar will bring it up the court. He's going to pass it to Harden, who's open. Misses the 3, but Walker Kessler gets the rebound and the foul, and he will go to the line as we are in the bonus to see if we can push this to be a 7-point game. Here we go. Walker Kessler at the line. First shot is up. And it is good. Second shot on the way here. It is up and it is good. 7-point game here. 35 seconds to go. We'll go to Giannis here. Clock is ticking. They got to go quick. Giannis makes a man miss. Well, more than miss. He fell to the floor as he drives inside and scores. We'll see. We got to inbound it here. Okay, we go to Harden. Go to Kyrie, who gets fouled by Giannis. And Kyrie is getting MVP chance as he lines up to shoot this. It's good. First shot is good. 6-point game. The Bucks are going to have to start forcing threes because this is not going to work for them if they're going to keep fouling, putting us at the line. They're going to have to shoot a 3 here if they want any chance at winning this game. So we'll see what Giannis has. He's going to drive inside. Oh, he's going to miss the dunk. Kyrie with the rebound. 20 seconds to go, 15. This game might just, yeah, they're not even going to foul. This game is over. And it is official. The Sacramento Kings are your 2026 NBA champions here in this speed rebuild. So you guys have seen it here. All it takes is 10 minutes to rebuild this Kings team. So maybe I should get that GM job. But yeah, the Kings have won the championship. I assume it's going to be either James Harden or Kyrie as the MVP. Probably Kyrie. I guess we'll see in a couple seconds here. But wow, this team took it to 7 games. This was a great series, and we managed to come away with the win here at our home court as the cameraman gets like kicked there. It's an interesting animation. There's James Harden with his first career championship. DeMar DeRozan also with his first career championship. And it looks like James Harden is the MVP. He's holding the trophy right there. And yeah, I mean, I guess we'll check out his stats really quick at the end. But yeah, here in Game 7, Kyrie with 39, James Harden 34, 10 assists, Bobby Portis 22. What about the Bucks? Giannis with 44, Russ with 20 and 10, Cam Thomas with 20 of his own. But yeah, we are the champions of the league, and James Harden wins MVP. But yeah, that is the end of the Sacramento Kings speed rebuild here in NBA 2K26. If you guys have enjoyed this one, make sure to let me know in the comments which team you guys would like to see me do a speed rebuild of next. I've also done a couple of these on Madden 26 as well, so feel free to check those out. I have a playlist up on my channel. But yeah, that is all I have for you all today. For those of you who made it all the way to the end of the video, thank you so much for watching the video all the way through. I really appreciate that. And if you guys enjoyed this video, feel free to check out my other content. But yeah, that is all I have for you all today. Thank you all so much for watching, and I will see y'all next time.